Hi everybody, Chris Stokes from Custom Fitness Personal Training Studio. Did you know that nutrition is responsible for about 75% of your results? So the question comes, have you been working out really hard without success? Or you just can't quite reach your ideal body and you can't figure out why? Seems like every day we have consults come in that people have been working their tails off and just can't figure out how to make it happen. And then we've got some clients who get started with us and maybe they just aren't quite ready to make those nutritional changes and they have some problems. So we always sit down and talk about, what the priority is of change and how this works within the body. And really what it comes down to is about 75% of the results that you're getting are coming from your nutritional choices. You cannot outrun or work out a bad diet. You just can't do it. So if you're eating terrible junk food all day long or on a consistent basis, even if it's not all day, but it's here and there throughout the day and it's consistently every day, every week, you're going to see that you really cannot work out enough hours in the day to fight off all of the extra storage that your body's pulling in. So what should we do here? Well, first of all, we shouldn't go crazy. I mean, you don't want to go into the deprivation, into the restriction diets, to where you're not giving your body the nutrition that it needs. We really don't want to go that direction because that can lead to a lot of long-term health problems. And we've done a post a few days ago about that it really can cause some significant damage to the body. So you want to make sure and not go too crazy on that side, but rather, start to keep it real. So we want to keep it real with real food. We want to focus on making sure that we're balancing that food, that we're getting the rainbow of colors every day. A lot of people these days are kind of leaning towards supplements, and that's fine as long as they're filling in gaps in your diet, but whenever they are your diet, it becomes a whole new issue. So if you keep it real with actual food, your body will be able to process better, it'll be able to absorb better, and it'll be able to change better. So the next thing would be to make it sustainable. Whatever you do, I'm guessing that you want to be able to continue it, that it's not something that you want to do for a little bit and then stop. So the goal, if over time, is to change your body, then we have to find something sustainable that can do that, something that you can continue to do, and something that not only allows you to live outside the bubble, but it allows you to live with your family. A lot of times people are doing one thing and giving their family other things. They're basically cooking 2 meals every time, and that becomes a horrendous act. Over time, you just feel very frustrated, and you start to see that some of your family members may not be supporting your goals and your needs, and it stems from the fact that we started that 2-meal process. So anytime that you can involve your support team in what you're doing, the better it's going to turn out in the end. So the last part is to remember to be joyful. Remember to live outside the bubble. You have to find something that is sustainable, that's not restricting, that's real food, but then you got to remember every now and then you just got to let loose and have whatever you want to, and that's okay too. So that's where a lot of people come in and they get really bummed out because they say, I was coming in for my consult today and I went for my last donut or my last bagel or my last whatever it may be, fill in the blank. And then we sit down and explain that they can still have those things every now and then as long as it's in balance with the healthy stuff that they're having. So there's a lot of ways around a lot of those things. Now there's some things that are gateway foods. You know that if you get off of them for a little while and then you start to have just a little bit of it, that it's just going to take you right back. So those gateway foods for you are not the best option to throw back in during those joyful times. But there are other foods that you do enjoy, that you want to enjoy, and you can enjoy as long as you're being in balance on the rest of it. So I hope that gives you a little bit of food for thought today, that you can really start to change your nutrition in small ways, but still keep it absolutely something that is doable over time. So if you would like more help on that side, feel free to give us a call, 806-322-3188. We'd love to sit down with you and talk. We do offer nutrition coaching as a solo package, but we also do our training with nutrition. In fact, our nutrition, when paired with training, is actually a complimentary service because we know how much you need that. So feel free to give us a call. Otherwise, we'll talk to you soon.